Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Hi. Good evening.
Yeah. Good to see you again. How have you been?
Yeah, I have been great. Thank you. How about you?
I'm all good. Thank you so much for asking. And I think we're meeting after a very long time.
Yeah.
Yes. So how's your YouTube channel up and running? How's it coming along?
My YouTube channel is going good.
hmm
Yeah.
So have you been uploading videos regularly?
Nowadays, I am not able to upload videos on regular basis
hmm
because last few days I am busy. There is a wedding in our family,
Okay.
so I am busy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So whose wedding is it, if I may ask?
My sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law's wedding.
Yeah, cousin sister-in-law. Yeah.
Cousin. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So yeah, usually in this kind of events, people they get busy a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's the wedding season. Okay.
Yeah.
When's the wedding, by the way?
Sunday, coming Sunday.
Coming Sunday. Okay. Congratulations to
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
sister-in-law.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. All
Mhm.
right. So, what kind of wedding usually happens in your place? Is it like grand, elaborate? So, yeah, the wedding. The nature of the
Yes.
wedding. Is it like in a
Uh-huh.
grand way happens for a couple of days? So, what
It
is it like?
actually it will take 3-4 days.
It takes 3-4 days, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Like the functions will start up to 13
Mm-hmm.
and 14, 15 it will be there.
Wow. All
15. 15 will be the end. Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
Indian weddings are always extravagant, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, and how's your day today, by the way?
Day. Today
Yeah,
day
today.
was little bit hectic because last 2 days I am under the weather little bit because
Uh-huh.
uh, because of the climate change. You can say weather is changing now. No, in the winter season. In Mumbai, it's not too cold, but
Mm-hmm.
temperature sometimes high, sometimes low.
Mm-hmm.
Even last Sunday, I attended one reception too. So
Mm-hmm.
there I ate ice cream. So that's the reason I feel little bit under the weather. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you take medicines or you
Yeah, I took
normally?
medicine. Yeah.
Okay, great, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even I have a sore throat today because yesterday I ate oranges.
Hmm.
Oranges are freshly out over here in my place, okay? But
Hmm.
I've got this tonsillitis, so it affects my throat whenever I eat something, uh, some fruits. So I
Yes.
shouldn't have eaten that. So yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope your English practice is going really well.
Yes, my practice is going, English practice is going well.
hmm
And every day I practice, means I read newspaper. I started last 3 months. I
hmm
am very consistent with reading.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Mm.
But as I told, like this is the wedding season. Like
Uh-huh.
15 days, I will be busy. After that, I will again start and will be consistent with
Okay.
these things. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. I think I came across some of your videos. I think you regularly upload with Mr. Nandakumar Gopalan sir.
Gopalan, sir, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I really like your videos. So yeah, it's a good thing. So I hope the sessions are going well.
Yes, session is going well, and even if you will observe as after a long period we are communicating, so at the end of the session when you will give the feedback, so you will know that how much I'm improving. Yes,
Yeah, it
because
shows.
if I take sessions with Gopalans or our other tutors, so one common means feedback they give,
Uh-huh.
like S and SH pronunciation
Uh-huh.
issues. And after this wedding, I will definitely work on that. I
Mhm.
will make a list of these types of words and
Uh-huh.
practice a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been getting feedback on your pronunciations mostly.
Yes.
All right. Okay. And I hope you're working on that. But it's a common problem. Okay, the sir and
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. I also used to have this problem, but I removed it with the help of tongue twisters. So
Yes.
you have to do a lot of tongue twisters. I used to do it 100 times a day, and
Mm-hmm.
over time I became comfortable. I could differentiate the sounds. You know what is sir and what is sure. How do
Yes.
you shape your mouth? So I did
Mm-hmm.
that as well, and it took me maybe a couple of months to fully master it. And now I don't think I face any major problem. I think it's
Yes.
okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. But at when give tutor suggest or give advice, like you should work otherwise. If front of people listen, so it is not sound good, or front of people catch very soon if you do mistake
Yeah.
in pronunciation. Yeah.
That's why you have to practice a lot. Like I give
Yes.
you my example. I used to do it 100 times a day.
Mm,
Okay,
yes.
the sun, sure pronunciation, the tongue twisters. Now I don't think I'm facing problems. So I think you can also do the same thing. Do the tongue
Yes.
twisters, sure, do minimal pairs. Do you know
Yes.
what minimal pairs are?
Minimum.
Minimal pairs. Do you know what minimal pairs are?
No.
Minimal pairs are actually, like set of words. Okay, sounds slightly different, but has the same vowel sound. Okay, like for
Yes.
example,
Yes.
sip and ship. Drinking. Okay, I'm sipping tea.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, so it's sip, sip.
Yes.
Okay,
I got. Yes.
but there's other word with same vowel sound but the
Sheep.
consonants are slightly different. That is ship. Ship means now. What do you call that? Yeah,
Yes.
ship. Yeah? So you have to do this. You need to differentiate the sound. So first is sip, ship. Okay,
Mm. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
like that. So you can just type it on Chat GPT, write down S and SH, minimal
Mm.
pairs. You'll get a list. And try to practice that quite often as you can.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Minimal pairs very helpful.
Oh, yes. I will do definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, what kind of conversation would you like to have today with me?
Conversation. Today, I would like to ask you one question.
Yes, please.
As I am practicing English language last 6 months with tutors mostly.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I am here like 14 months. I am learning this language. I am speaking this language. But last 6 months, I am taking sessions. I have been taking sessions with tutors too. So my question is, I learn number of words. As I told you, I read newspaper,
Hmm.
and I also make a list or make a journal, write down every day new words. But at the time of speaking, still I am not able to use uh, new words. So is it a big issue or is it okay according to you?
But it's okay, and it's a common problem as well. Uh, but we have to change the approach at the same time. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you are learning one word and if you're writing it down, you try to learn a chunk of the whole word or the some sentences, neighboring words as well. So at
Mm-hmm.
least you are learning vocabulary in context.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, when you talk about a similar situation, you'll remember the word. Okay, oh, it is being used in this manner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for example, go for do you know collocations? What collocations are?
Collocation. Yes, I know.
Yeah, try to learn collocations. That will help you better to accumulate words. Okay,
Okay.
for example, if I want to learn the word unwavering, have you heard of this word?
Unwavering.
Unwavering. I'm gonna write it down for you. Okay.
Unwavering. Yes, I heard.
Yeah. Do you know what it means as well? Unwavering.
Let me check. Wavering means to say something, and
Uh,
unwavering means not to say.
Opposite. Yes. Steady.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if I want to learn this word, okay, it's a very good word. I will not just learn the word because
Mm-hmm.
I will not know how to use it in a sentence. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but whenever I come across this word, I will try to look at the combination. Okay, how is it used properly? What are the common collocations? So usually, more often than not, unwavering is coupled with support.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Okay.
unwavering focus, unwavering support. Now I can make a sentence at least, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right? So learn in this manner, uh, that will help you to have more words, and
Mm-hmm.
you can potentially make use of them as well. Try to have different approaches to learn vocabulary.
Yes.
My personal way of learning vocabulary is by reading an article,
Mm-hmm.
okay, maybe a story or watching a movie, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I would, while I read and while I watch, I also write down some expressions. And I don't just write one word, I just write the full sentence. Some sentences, some chunks, some phrases, okay? After I read 2 or 3 times, after I watch the video 2 or 3 times, what I do, I write
Mm-hmm.
it in my own words. Okay, or if I
Okay.
don't have time writing, I would recommend you to write because now you are quite serious about your learning process. I have
Yeah.
become complacent. Okay, I have become a bit lazy. So I don't go
Mm-hmm.
through the process of writing, but it's very important.
Yeah.
So I skip this part and I just focus on speaking.
Yes.
So after I read the article, I just close the book or whatever, the newspaper or the tab on the internet, and after that, I just try to express the same thing in my own words, but with the help of new words as well. Right?
Yes. Yes.
My style is mine, but the
Mm-hmm.
words are what I picked up from the article,
Okay.
and I try to express myself. I try to talk about it at length in a confident manner. After
Mm-hmm.
that, I share the same article to one of my friends or to my learners.
Okay.
And chances are that if I share the same thing, I'll remember. If not, if I had picked up maybe 10 words, I'll at least be able to use 4 or 5 words,
Yes.
right? At least 4 or 5 words. If not 4 or 5, then at least two. But still,
Yes.
two is like an addition. 2 words are like an addition in my own bulk of vocabulary. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a progress, isn't it?
Yes.
Thing is, there are so many words. There are millions of words. It is impossible for us to learn each and every one of them.
All words. Yes.
Yeah, and it is not possible for me to use all of them at all as well,
Hmm.
right?
Yes. Yes.
So I'll try to make use what my mind can bear, whatever I think will help me to express myself more vividly.
Yeah.
Okay, it comes to me
Yes.
easily in a natural way. I don't want to force the words. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
it should not be forced.
Yes.
It
It
should be
comes
used in
like
a
in a
natural way.
natural way or in flow that word should come.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if I share the same story with 2 or 3 people, it becomes a part of my active vocabulary.
Hmm. Yes.
So that's the simple process technique which I follow.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can recommend this to. Uh, maybe you can try it first. If you find it helpful, then you can recommend to your subscribers as well.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
What I do, as I told, I read newspaper,
Uh huh.
and when I read like one editorial page, so
Hmm.
there I get one in one particular article, mostly near about 10 or 20 words. Sometimes I get.
Hmm.
I write down and same article I read uh, 10 times or
Uh
11 times, more than that. Whenever I do not feel comfortable with all words and can pronounce the all words well, till
huh.
that period I read the same article.
Hmm.
And but I do not remember the vocabs, only find out the meaning and okay, write in my journal.
Uh huh.
And as I told, I am very consistent with the reading. So definitely 1 or 2 days later, I same word I find
Uh huh.
few, not all the words,
Hmm.
only 1 or 2 words I means found that definitely 1 or 2 words are there. I find that. So it is easy for me to remember or recall the same word. Yes, what the meaning
Hmm.
of the word, this word is that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in this way, you will definitely improve your comprehension, your ability to
Yes.
understand the language. Definitely. Okay.
Yes.
But some of the words that you pick from newspapers can be very difficult for you to use
Yes.
in your day-to-day conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because even if you use it, then it doesn't sound natural because those are strictly for that particular purpose. And in
Yes.
day-to-day conversation, we hardly make use of those words.
Well,
Okay.
we can't use that type of words
Yeah.
even.
So try to go for easy words which you don't use. All right. You think they are new words which you don't understand, but try to make use of them. Yeah. And you don't have to
Mm-hmm.
collect 20 words.
Mm-hmm.
Do it just five. But make sure that you use those 5 words in your conversations with your
Yes.
co-learners, with your teachers. But you have to
Yes.
make sure you do that. That will give you confidence,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Means you are
Okay.
trying to say that no need to go all 20 words, but if I will not find the all words, so it will hard for me to understand the uh, what is written in that one
Yeah.
particular
Depends on your objective
text.
once again. So if you go through understanding the meanings of all 20 words, yeah, it will help your comprehension. You will
Yes.
understand a lot many things. Okay, it's good,
Mm.
but you may
Yes.
not be able to use it in your conversations. That's
Yes.
contention, right? So in
Yeah.
order to use it in your daily conversation, try to go for
No.
only 4 or 5 words. You know,
Yes.
four, 5 words which you don't normally use.
Even
Maybe
I
they
think
can.
one word is enough if suppose I get 20 words and
Uh-huh.
I start using one words in that, so it will be enough.
Yeah, it's enough. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to make use of it in a natural way. Nowadays I'm not focused too much on learning vocabulary, but
Mm-hmm.
I make sure that I at least come across
Mm-hmm.
one word or one phrase or one idiomatic expression. I just try to use it one. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay because I'm not in a hurry,
Yes,
right?
that is, yes, no need to hurry
No
because
need to
it's
hurry.
a process and it will take time.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah,
because it also requires revision as well. If you're learning 20 words a day, then you have to keep on revising the words that you have already memorized. So
yeah,
that's
and
why I
it is,
try to
I
go
think it is
slow.
not possible in practical life. Yeah,
Mm, maybe, maybe it depends. It depends on the kind of learner. How passionate are they about the language and their goals as well. Some people they learn words in that manner to sit for a test, like a language test.
yes, yes.
For them, it's important. Yeah, they have to know the meanings. In order to do this reading comprehension, this exercises and all.
For
They
them,
have.
it is important, but for spoken English, it is not important to learn all the vocabs.
Yeah. In fact, I've come across people, some native speakers as well. They don't know many words.
Yes.
Some really high level, advanced, bombastic words. They don't know the meaning of it. And even if they
Mm-hmm.
know, they're not confident using it.
Yes.
Same, like we speak Hindi, right?
Mm.
But if you speak to a poet or a writer, they may use so many words, so many, like intricate
Advanced
words,
level words,
advanced
yeah,
words.
very difficult to understand.
Yeah, but
Easily.
sometimes we don't even understand. Oh, what does this word mean? Nah? Same thing,
Yes.
right? And it's very
Yeah.
difficult for us to use it in our normal daily
Day-to-day life,
conversation.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
same. English is also the same thing. All right. So idea is to just to be fluent and natural. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Vocabulary, grammar, it's a part of the process. It goes on forever till
Yes.
the
Yes.
last breath. Yeah. And now I have been in this profession for almost 4 years. Even after 20 years or 30 years, I'll be teaching and learning at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every year, every day, new words are being added to the dictionary. So yeah, we have to keep up.
Yeah. And one more question.
Yes, please.
Suppose if I there is one situation and I have to say about that or make a story of that situation. So
Mhm.
what are the things I should add to make that story more attractive or beautiful? And what are the things I should start from the beginning?
Okay, all right. Well,
Are you
there are
getting my
different ways.
point?
Yeah,
What
yeah, sure.
exactly? Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I got your point. So you're talking about storytelling, right? How should you
Yes.
approach? The thing is that there are many different ways to uh, go about telling a story. Okay, and I don't want to go into the technical aspects of it, But one
Mm-hmm.
essential component of telling any story is that it has to be backed by your feelings and emotions.
Mm-hmm.
The words that you choose doesn't matter, but how you say it, that is
That is
important.
important. Yes.
Yeah,
Because if we suppose if I write a script and just speak, so it is like boring kind of thing. But
yeah,
the same thing, if I speak, maybe it will be simple words, but the way I speak or the means I express myself, that is important.
yes, yes.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. You have to back it by your emotions. Uh, Earlier, back in my school days, there used to be recitals. You know what
Mm-hmm.
recitals are? Yeah. So there would be some students, who would just read some kind of a story and using really advanced high level words, okay? And we would all sit there getting bored. Okay, what is he yapping about?
Mm-hmm.
When is he gonna end? But similarly, some teachers would come along and he would say the same story in a very different way using really easy words, and that would keep us hooked into the story, and
Mm-hmm.
I would just intently listen to his stories.
Mm-hmm.
How he would tell stories, that's important, not the use of words, phrases, structure. Actually, they don't matter. It matters technically, but
Mm-hmm.
essentially it's emotions, body language, your
Yes.
intonation, voice, delivery, clarity. These things
Yes.
are important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sure you have been told by other tutors as well, and how to work upon storytelling and all. Yeah.
Yes, they told me, as I told you the same. I asked you the same question. Like suppose if one situation is there, so if I have to narrate that, so to make it interesting, I have to add some little bit story so that I can attract the audience.
Yeah.
But how
So,
the question is how I create that story or.
in my opinion, you should personalize the story. It should not be somebody else's story. If you tell your story,
That is
your
more
ah,
helpful. Mm.
your anecdote, whatever. It's usually on in some kind of TED talks or speech. How
Mhm.
they start by telling a story, and that story is usually more often than not their own story. That story
Mhm.
will hook the audience. And after that, they go to the content in chunk. What are they going to talk about? Okay, and
Mhm.
for that, you have to make a lot of observations.
Yes.
You have to observe how people speak. Not only the words they use, but also the structure. How do they approach the pauses
Mhm.
in between the sentences, right?
Mhm.
Body
Yes.
language, everything has to go into consideration.
Mm. Means that lots of observation is also very important when others speaks.
Yes,
Mm.
absolutely. And whoever you consider to be an eminent speaker, oh, okay, maybe one day you want to become like them. Okay, I want to speak like this person. Try to study them, like deeply study. How do they speak? How do they interact? How do they
Mhm.
uh, respond to the greetings? you know
Mm.
like
Yes. Yes.
what makes them a good communicator? Try to study that. Whatever you
Yes.
find useful, you apply it on your own self.
Yes.
Yeah, that has helped me a lot.
Yeah.
And you develop your own style.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because every person have different style of way of
every person has.
communicating, way of
Yeah.
expressing ourselves.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can copy somebody's good habits in speaking, communication, their communication skills, but you have to build your own style. You are
Yes.
you. You are you. Nobody can become like you. Similarly, you
Yes.
cannot become like anybody else. That's it.
Yes.
You have to embrace that and refine the skill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just talking from my experience. So these things actually, yeah, because every day I'm also learning the language. I'm trying to develop my own speaking skills, my understanding skills, listening skills. So these things go, teaching, learning go hand in hand.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so every day I'm also learning.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, what are the things you do for this time? As you already know this language and you are a tutor on this a big platform.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I watch a lot of TV shows.
Mm.
I watch a lot of TED talks and also interviews. I'm mostly interested in interviews, celebrity
Interview.
interviews, or any kind
Mm.
of talk shows.
Yes,
I
yes.
actually observe how people speak.
Mm.
Okay, now my focus is less on the language they use, but more on the body language, more on the you know their personality.
Personality, yes, because that is
Yeah.
very important for communicating with different people. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like that, and pronunciation, you have to keep on improving. Grammar is something that I don't understand. I try to look into it. There are so many
Mm.
advanced expressions out there, which just go over my head, and try to dissect. Oh, okay, how is it used, so that I can also use. And maybe if in the future, if someone, an
Mm.
advanced student, asks me this question, oh, how do I frame this sentence, I should be able to tell them, oh, okay, it's
Yes.
used in this manner. I can't be clueless because I'm in this profession. So yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
it's like that.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the journey of a teacher, and you yourself very well know about this. Yeah,
Yes.
right. So what will you do now after this conversation?
Sorry.
After this conversation, what will you do? How are you planning your
There are
day?
lots of plethora of work for me after
Uh-huh.
this season. As I told, like wedding is there on Sunday only. So
Hmm.
lots of things are pending for me because still I am not feeling well. But I have to do anyhow all complete 1 or 2 only in 1 or 2 days. Like all the packing works and
You
some
have to you
shoppings
have to
are also
travel
there.
to a different
For,
place.
huh?
You have to travel to a different place.
No, no, it's only in Mumbai. Mostly all my relatives lives in Mumbai only.
Okay. No, you
Yeah,
said packing and stuff, so I thought you
yeah.
had to
Because
travel.
from one place to another place, I have to carry all the things that is required for wedding.
Okay.
Yes, as you know, for ladies, mostly lots of packing required.
Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
yeah,
All right. Okay. But I'm so happy that I met you today, and thank you so much for joining me.